My name's Gypsy. If you're new to this channel, I talk about all kinds of dolls that I have an interest in over here, so all of you who are into dolls are welcome to do so with me in the comments. But yeah, today I really want to hear you guys' opinions about some of these things that I'm looking at. First and foremost, on Mattel Creations website, way at the top of their page, they don't really have like a listing page or anything for this, but at the top of the page it says K-Pop Demon Hunters Fashion Dolls 3-pack coming in November. I heard that these dolls weren't going to be produced until 2026, so I was shocked when I saw this, okay? We don't have any like mock-ups of what the dolls are supposed to be looking like. If they're coming in November, it's October right now, like days away from November. Why we don't have any preview pictures? Has anyone seen these pictures leaked somewhere where we can actually see what the dolls are gonna look like? So you can sign up on their page here where it says get ready for their debut, put your information in, and they're supposed to be like notifying you when the dolls come out. Mattel, we need to see what the dolls is gonna look like, okay? I haven't seen them anywhere, so if you guys know of anybody who's got pictures of them, tag me. You know my Instagram, even though I hardly ever be over there, but if you tag me, I'll see it. But just based on, I guess this is the look that they're gonna be having for these dolls. The 3 dolls that you have up here, these are the characters from the show. Now, just for the record, because I know somebody's gonna ask me, yes, I am half Korean, yes, I speak Korean, but no, I don't watch this show. I have no interest in K-pop Demon Hunters. The whole concept makes no sense to me at all. The whole, like, the title of the show is a complete oxymoron, so I don't really understand what the appeal is. I'm guessing it's the music that everybody likes, but the reason why I don't really like fangirl over K-pop music is because y'all copying us. Like, K-pop is a copy of American black R&B and hip-hop style music that they just Koreanified. And not enough K-pop artists give credit to black Americans for introducing this music to them. So I be feeling some type of way because I'm like, look at you guys over here just monetizing our stuff, and then you don't want to give us respect for creating this genre. If you ask a Korean person, half of them don't even know where this style of music even comes from. They'll be like, it's American. You know what I'm saying? So that's off on a tangent for me. But there's very select few K-pop artists who I actually respect or like want to listen to just for that reason. That's just my own personal thing because I'm black and Korean and I feel some kind of way you go and give credit to my peoples, okay? Anyway, just as a concept, the dolls themselves, that doesn't mean I'm gonna discriminate against a good-looking doll just because I don't like or know about a specific concept that the dolls are supposed to be like depicting. So from what I'm seeing here, if this is true, if we're gonna get dolls that look like these, you know, characters from the show, that's kind of exciting me. I'm kind of comparing these. When I look at these, I'm thinking of, okay, hold on, before I tell you that part, this is what I'm guessing we're gonna get. First of all, what's all the shimmery stuff on the one in the middle? Her skin, why is her skin shimmery like that? I don't know. Maybe I'll go and watch a few episodes of the show just to familiarize myself more with like what to expect for the dolls, because I really don't care about the K-pop part of it, but I'm not sure yet. And people are telling me it's a good show. I mean, duh, because Koreans do it better. Everything we do is like perfection, so that shouldn't surprise me at all. But I see one with like a darker kind of hair color. It almost looks like black or blue, like a dark blue, and her hair looks like they're in little buns. The other one has a purple hair, looks like it's in one giant braid, and then I got another one here that has red hair that's just like kind of tied back. The outfits look like they're all white. I think these girls are coming in a 3-pack, so like how much do you think that's gonna cost? Like $100? I don't know if we're gonna get that particular outfit for these characters, but if it is gonna be the all white outfits, I would love to see that because that means I can mix and match the outfits and like put different parts on different dolls. I don't plan to keep them as whatever the hell this demon hunter nonsense is, but like, okay, so now I'm seeing the purple haired one. She's got super long hair, and if they're gonna be copying the way that these dolls look from the show, then that's gonna be kind of exciting. They're gonna have like an anime style faces, but that automatically makes me think of the Nunuri dolls 2-pack and how like cartoony these guys really look. I could see something similar to this being executed with the K-pop dolls. I hope that they actually do something like this, but these 2 dolls cost like $150. Why didn't I buy this when there was a sale? Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. Anyways, I couldn't imagine this being the execution style that they do with the dolls, and I kind of am hoping that that's what we get with these dolls, because that would be so interesting to have, you know, these very cartoony looking characters. What do you guys think? Are you excited about the concept of the Demon Hunter dolls? Like, that's why this concept makes no sense to me. I'm sorry, I'm just off on a tangent again. The logic of it. How are you a demon hunter but you're not Christian, you're not Muslim, you don't follow any particular religion, but you're a demon hunter? Like, people who believe in demons are usually people who also believe in God. And I know Koreans are not by default just God-believing people. They like pray to statues. So, what demons are you? What? I don't know. Whatever. Anyway, so okay, let's focus on the dolls. Okay, as dolls, it's exciting, the thought of these girls being produced and having like tokkebi. That's like a Korean what do you call it? This demon, this guy that they have up on the screen. It's like a traditional monster, I guess, that Koreans have. Tokkebi. Do they call that? Do they call these guys that on the show? I don't know. But anyways, okay, so these are like these are not real demons like how we think of demons. They're just loosely translating these guys as demons, but they're supposed to be like traditional ideas of what like monsters are, I guess, according to Korean folklore. So okay, that makes sense. I'm about to say, like, y'all don't go to church. What kind of demons are y'all? What? In the name of Jesus? Are you why are you getting rid of the demons? Anyway, see, I can't watch stuff like this, because this is the kind of stuff that I be thinking about. It's too much, okay? Anyways, enough of my unfiltered autistic thoughts. What were we talking about? We're talking about dolls. Anyways, yeah, like all this jewelry, like the clothes that they're wearing. If we could get all of these accessories in the dolls, I would be so happy. Please, Mattel, don't mess these up, okay? Please, I'm trying to support my people. So I want them to do something like that. This cartoony, like exaggerated concept is really what I'm looking for. I don't really see them being like regular, normal Barbie dolls. At least not their heads. I don't. And even like with the bodies, they made bodies specifically for this character when they made the Nunuri dolls. So if they can do something similar with these Demon Hunter dolls, oh man, you know what I would love? I would love for them, even if they only make it special for these specific dolls, I would love for them to give them made to move joints, even if the body types are not like what we normally get with made to move joints. I would be okay if they just did one time made to move joints with these, like, you know, exaggerated slender body types that these girls probably would have, like these long legs. But I know I'm wishing on a star right now. If only. But that would be great. Oh my gosh. Because they're supposed to be like action characters. So I need to be able to pose them. I mean, me, Gypsy, I'm not going to pose them. But if I was a fan of the show, I would want to pose them. You know what I'm saying? So can we do that, Mattel? Oh my gosh. But I do want to hear you guys' take on those dolls. I'm looking at this. My Stevie Nicks doll is supposed to be coming today, according to my tracking information. When I bought the doll, I wasn't really paying attention to these pictures because I was just trying to get my doll, okay? So just immediately, I was just like, add it to a cart, pay for it, get out of here. Afterwards, I was looking at the promo shots, trying to compare this one to the one who came out in the black dress initially. I think they did a better execution with this version because the hair won me over. These beautiful waves. It's like waist length, bruh. If you straighten this hair, it's gonna be down to her butt. I don't know, because she's got on a hat here, what is going on with the bangs, but I didn't really like the execution of the bangs on the black dress doll either. So here's a picture of her in the box. Like, maybe the bangs turned out a little bit better for this one, I hope, but we'll have to see when we take her out the box. So we'll explore her together. And I love these little rose patterns that are on her dress that are really hard to see in these pictures because everything's white. But, you know, if you look closely, you can see that. I just love the way that, you know, the clothes were done here. And the black version, for me, felt very... it's like something a fortune teller would wear. These pieces here, I can see breaking these up and, like, you know, putting them on various dolls with different outfits and kind of having like a cohesive look. But I wonder why her hat is black. Why they didn't give her a white hat to go with the white dress? I mean, I know they're trying to like depict a look that Stevie Nicks actually wore. I don't know. That's just where my brain is going. So anyways, there was a lot of speculation about whether or not she was gonna come with a bird. People getting all agitated because they thought that this bird here in this picture with her in the box, that it was just like a cardboard cutout, and they were like, how dare they? Mattel's trying to play us over here with this raggedy bird. But obviously the bird is not really supposed to be like an actual prop. It's just part of the way that she's packaged in the box. I get it. But anyways, I'm excited to see what this doll's gonna look like. I pray and I hope that my doll does not end up with a wonky face, because then I gotta deal with Mattel. Oh, trying to deal with them is like a nightmare. And even though it says you can get it on Amazon, when you go to the Amazon listing, like, what is this? What is this? There's no doll available. And the people who have been listing her here, the 1 or 2 people that have been listing her here, been trying to get over $100 for this doll. You see, it only has 1 star because somebody was pissed the hell off about the pricing. So maybe Amazon will get this doll in stock properly in their warehouse, and we'll see her listed here for the original $60 that she's supposed to retail for. But I guess we'll just have to wait and see, because it's a black label doll. Like, why y'all sold out? Get the hell out of here. There's not more people who are signed up to Mattel's Club 59 membership than there are just normal collectors who don't have a membership that just want to buy stuff. So I don't believe that. They always be playing these little games with us, you know, so they can hype things up to make sure that they sell all the units that they made. It's BS. I actually wanted to look at something else over here, which is this Barbie Fan Vote 2024, first Brooklyn collector doll with boho chic style. And there was a vote between these 2 looks that you could pick last year so that they could produce this doll. It looks like the signature here belongs to Suim No, which I'm pretty sure is a Korean woman who works for Mattel, one of the designers. And this is what we had to choose from. I didn't vote. If I had voted, I probably would have voted for the sheer chic, only because it has separate pieces that I can use to like break up the outfit for other stuff. But I also would have liked this too. I like all the beige and the, you know, earth tones in my collection right now as far as wardrobe. And the boots, of course, I think would have been like won me over. But at the same time, because Mattel loves to make plastic shoes, I wouldn't have trusted them to make fabric boots that look like that. Like, that would have been way too over the top. From the little sneak peeks that I'm seeing here, it looks decent. I like this tone of pink better than like a regular Barbie pink kind of color. The creamy accessories going with it looks pretty good. And the shoes, can you guys tell from looking at this picture here? To me, it looks like these shoes are made of plastic. I don't think there's fabric there. Am I bugging? And also, people were wondering what kind of body she was gonna have, and they were like, oh, some people were like, oh, I wish that she had made to move body. Some people were saying, I hope she doesn't. But from these pictures here, to me, it looks like she does have a made to move body. I can see the joint in her elbow, and the hand mold looks like a made to move hand mold. So I'm gonna assume that she does. They're saying this doll is gonna be about $55. The hair also looks like it's rooted in not braids but twists. There's that. And then of course the face is gonna be a Brooklyn face sculpt. The question is she gonna have that big cheesy grin, or are they gonna close her mouth up? I sure hope it's the closed mouth version. I still haven't decided if I want to add this doll to my collection or not. I think I need to see what she's gonna end up looking like. But if you're interested in this doll, this is an exclusive doll for Mattel Creations Club 59 members, so you better sign up. I don't know if they're gonna release this doll fully, like to the public, or you can only get her if you are a Creations member. This says the release date is October 30th. I guess you can just F around and find out, but if you want to be sure to get your hands on this doll and have the most likelihood that you will be able to buy her, I would suggest just go ahead and pay the whopping $10 1-year membership so that you don't miss out on any of the Creations exclusive things, like when they released Stevie Nicks only for the members first, and said if we have leftovers then everybody else can get theirs, and there were no leftovers. So if you just weren't a member, you missed the doll. You know, I had to do the same thing. I was fighting it for a long time. I only got my membership for the first time when I was trying to buy the Aaliyah doll, and thank God I did, because I didn't miss her when she was released in February. And even though she's re-released now, which you can go buy on Target, if you look in my product links, I'll have a link for you over there, there was no guarantee that she was going to be. So if you missed her, then you you just missed her, you know? This could be another thing like that. Now, I don't have any Brooklyn face sculpts in my collection at the moment that I consider part of my active collection. I do have one that's like a made to move doll who's a body donor, but no. Her cheesy face is just like, it'll get away from me. So, I'm not keeping that doll. Like, she's gonna end up in my eBay pile. But if this one is executed correct, if her eyes don't look like they're popping out of her skull because they're open so wide, then maybe I will think about adding this doll. I don't know. Like I said, I gotta see more pictures of this doll. Can we see the face, Mattel? Like, why y'all hiding the face from us? Here we go. Yes, let's look at some pictures. This is not the picture of the actual doll, but like this hairstyle that she has that I recreated in one of my videos previously. This is the doll that they have up on their Instagram site that they're always teasing everyone with. Like, we'll never release a doll with this hairdo. They just always showing it to us. And she don't look goofy. I hope that they do the face something like this. Anyway, so I guess we can imagine that maybe her face will be something like this, but with the little twist instead of these big braids. Then the outfit, of course, that we saw in the sketch. But I don't know. I hope they don't make her look goofy because they just, I don't know. So far, all the versions of Brooklyn that I've seen that was like available to us in the public have been really goofy looking to me. And Brooklyn's face just in general is so playline to me. Like, I don't know what it is. She just looks like she's like playing dress up, I guess. I just can't take her serious as like a collector doll. But if I like everything else that she comes with, I've done this before. I've paid $50 for a doll who had the right kind of articulation, beautiful clothing, and like I wasn't really a big fan of the doll itself, like the face necessarily, but I felt like I could use you as a body donor. I'll put your head on a different doll, like give you inferior articulation and steal your body. And the clothes, for sure, I need in my collection. So like that has been enough of a reason for me to add dolls. And I can see also here that if she's gonna come looking like this picture, this doll has some really nice accessories, like the belt around her waist, earrings that are dangly. I love big huge earrings. We're gonna find all kinds of ways to incorporate those boots into outfits, and also these bracelets that she looks like she's wearing. That will be dope. So I'm hoping, my hope is that I do like the doll and that I do end up adding her to my collection, because I would like to like Brooklyn. Like, I want to like you, bro. Okay, I want to find a Brooklyn that I really am feeling like that, so I can be like, okay, if I can only have one Brooklyn in my collection, it's gonna be this one. I don't know that it's gonna be this one, you know, so that we'll see. And super quick, I just want to mention this because someone actually asked me about this, what I thought about the Dia de Muertos special doll, not these two with the articulated bodies, who I think are amazing, but the special one, the La Llorona version. Where is she? This version that was like sold out immediately. What I thought about her, I never really got a good look at this doll. It looks like she's got articulated arms, but not her whole body. She's got a model muse body with just articulated arms. I guess that's an upgrade from being completely stiff, though I would have preferred for her to just have a whole articulated body. But people love the model muse silhouette, so I understand why they did it like this. She's got actual like body paint too, which is a little bit different than most of the Dia de Muertos dolls that we're used to getting. And they use this mermaid face sculpt for her. That's different. Like, finally, yeah, use a nice collector face sculpt that we don't see all the time. I think this doll is really impressive. She's very beautiful. It looks like she's got super long hair. Look at that hair. Just gorgeous. She really does look like a work of art. You know, this is definitely one of those dolls where you try to keep her as is instead of like customizing and doing all this extra stuff to the doll. Although you can, but for the price and the way she comes looking, this is not one of those dolls. This is not a customizer friendly type of a doll. And La Llorona, if you're not familiar with the lore, is supposed to be like this Mexican, you know, folktale about a woman who basically is like weeping and crying all the time because she lost her children, and like they drowned in a lake or something, and she's just like, you know, sad forever because she wants her kids back or something like that. I'm doing a horrible job of telling the story. But that's what La Llorona is supposed to be like referencing, basically. She's gorgeous. She's very beautiful. I'm jealous of whoever ended up getting this doll and adding her to their collection. Like, she's gonna be stunning on the display shelves. Speaking of display shelves, I do have a video coming for you guys of a display shelf tour. Look at her fingers, like they almost look translucent, but I'm not sure that is. It just looks like that in these pictures. That's dope. Yeah, I just redid my display area with my dolls where I kind of streamlined everything, and I got a shelf specifically just to display them on because I have some projects coming up and I need to make room. And it turned out so good. I'm like so internally satisfied right now. So I'm going to do a shelf tour video with you guys and let you guys see how that turned out, let you know what products I use and where you can get your hands on similar items. They're actually already listed in my Amazon storefront if you want to go and check it out. It's gonna be on my list that's labeled storage and display solutions. You'll see that stuff over there. Honestly, this doll, she's immaculate. Look at the lace. I love lace, like all the lace all over her dress. It's just beautiful. I love the fact that she doesn't look gaudy either, even though obviously she's all painted up, but like I like the plainness of the dress. Like this is a dress that I would probably be able to use on a different doll. If I wanted to do like a wedding scene, it would be perfect for something like that. She's beautiful. I don't regret that I missed out on this doll though, because I didn't really miss out. I never even tried to bother to get this doll because I'm not gonna spend $110 for this doll to just be sitting on my shelf looking at her and going, oh yeah, you're so pretty. Like that's not the kind of collector I am, and I can't help myself. I always, even though I tell myself I'm not gonna take the doll out the box, I'm not gonna change the doll out of her original condition. Yeah, okay, for maybe like a week, but then after that I just can't help it. I have to do something with the doll. In fact, I just recently closed the mouth of my Debbie Allen doll because she was sitting on my shelf. Like I have her literally on my work desk and she's looking at me, and this intense smile with these big open eyes are just like every day. Every time I like glance over at her, I get like a little mini shock because I'm like, oh my god, why are you looking like that? Like she just looks like Happy the Clown to me, and I cannot deal with it. I just couldn't deal with it. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna risk it. I'm gonna close her mouth up, and if I hate it, I'll just order me another doll with the open mouth because she's not like, you know, she's up on Amazon for $40 right now. So I can find her easily and they'll just ship it to me the same day or the next day. I love the outfit, so I don't care about having an extra one, you know what I'm saying? But I took the risk and I love the way she turned out. I didn't just close her mouth, I did a bunch of little enhancements to her as well. So I recorded the whole process. I'm gonna show you guys what I ended up doing. So if you need some ideas for ways you want to customize your doll, you can go ahead and do that. I told myself I was gonna leave her alone, you know? She sat on my desk for like a good week in her original state, just like this. And then I was like, I can't deal with it anymore. I've got to do something about this. So I had to switch her up and customize her. She's got a new outfit on, new hairstyle. Like I just have to do that. And I don't want to do that with La Llorona Barbie because she deserves, okay? She deserves to be admired as the work of art that she is. Yeah, that's why I don't have her in my collection. I know my limits. Last thing I want to talk about with you all is this, the Defa Lucy doll. Now I've been on the low shopping for Defa Lucy dolls all over the internet, and the only place that I can find them is on AliExpress or these like Chinese websites. I hate the prices. They're not these collector versions, it's only the playline versions that are available there, and they all have the same face sculpt, which is the same as these collector dolls here. So I'm like, I missed out on Icon model number 2 from series 1 that I really did want because I liked her stilo, but of course I'm not really that big on dolls with short hair. I also missed out on series 1 Icon model number 5 here, who is just gorgeous. I love her long ponytail, the outfit, the street style. Like that's my thing right there. You know, there's nothing about this doll I would have changed. Well, her outfit eventually, but I'm saying she's perfect. I can use everything about the doll the way she comes. So I missed out on her, and of course all the other ones too. This time around, I just happened to venture over here just to see what was new, and I saw that they had this Paris series going on, and model 1 is already sold out. And look how these prices just keep jumping up and up and up and up. The first wave of dolls was $65 and people were already like, that's a lot. And then we have these $75 ones, now you're seeing these $85 ones. Oh, they don't come with any more things than the other dolls did, you know? Of course, they're gonna say blame inflation. That's always the go-to gaslight answer. But I think that the bodies of these newer dolls are actually a little bit different. Their knee joints look very different compared to what we were seeing before. Because these dolls down here, I think they have the exact same body type as the Playline versions of these dolls, which only cost like 20 something dollars maybe. And because I couldn't make up my mind about which Playline version I wanted to get, I said, if I only get one Defa Lucy, because I'm really just experimenting, I want to make sure it's one that I'm really going to like, that I'm very satisfied with. And if I never buy this doll brand again, she's the lone Defa in my collection, I'll be content to have just that one. So of course I do love all the stuff that comes on this doll. If she was available when I came over here, I would have surely gotten her. But the only one that was available was this one with the darker skin tone. So I did actually end up ordering her, and it says that she's not going to be shipping until January. So I'll have to wait a couple months for this doll. But I don't think I have any dolls that have this midnight dark skin tone like this. This is like kind of dope. And I'm shocked that a Chinese doll company would actually even make a doll like this, because they almost never do. They never make dolls that are this dark. So I just wanted to see what the quality of the body would be, because it does look a little intriguing. She looks like a step between an Integrity Toys body and a made to move body almost. It looks like the joints are made so that they'll be a little bit more flexible and she can like touch her face perhaps, because doesn't the arm joint almost look like a double joint? You know, like that arm, how it's bent like that, it kind of looks like it could reach her face. I want to experiment with this body because it looks so different. The knee joint also looks very different than what I'm used to seeing. I'm wondering how much can this knee bend? These pictures don't show us enough details. It also looks like this doll has rooted eyelashes, which I'm probably not gonna like, but I can deal with it. And the way that her hair looks to me, I really wouldn't be shocked if she doesn't have a whole lot of hair rooted in there. I don't know how soft and squishy a Defa Lucy's head is, but I don't mind re-rooting the doll if I really needed to do that, if I felt like her hair is a little sparse. But I do want to explore this doll, so we'll look at her together and find out. But why can't I see these pictures better? Hello? Oh, okay. See, she's got like leather boots, actual fabric that the boots are made out of. The stockings, that's cute. She comes with a bag that has a real zipper on it, doesn't open up. She's got this pearly necklace and like a 3-piece outfit, it looks like. And for sure, because this is a plain black, I know I can, you know, reuse those with other styles. This hairstyle just looks so neat and immaculate. Those braids look like they're very, very thin. So that's why I'm wondering, does this doll have much hair on her head? Because to get this very tight hairstyle, you almost have to like root the doll so that the middle of her head is kind of bald or very sparsely rooted to get this look. So I'm just wondering, like, am I gonna have to do something with that hair? Because I just have a habit of taking dolls out of their original state to customize them more. But just from what I'm seeing in the pictures, oh, it looks like her nails are painted as well. Oh, and these dolls, the listing says that they come with removable hands and like another pair of hands. So I hope I'm reading that correctly and it's not like a lost in translation situation here, but that's what I'm thinking. I wish the pictures would give us more information than just, you know, just the doll's modeling, but we'll have to see, I guess. So yes, I did the insane thing and ordered this doll with tax and shipping. She came to over $100, which is like Integrity Toys prices. Actually, Integrity is way more, but you know what I'm trying to say. This one, the white version, she actually sold out and has like a light pink hair. So I thought that was kind of interesting. And if she was available, I would have got both of them actually. I would have just bought them both and did a comparison, and then they would have just been probably the only Defas in my collection ever. Because I don't like the prices that I'm seeing on AliExpress right now for the Playline versions and what they come with. I'm just like, no, I can't justify it. It's just seems annoying. But I might change my mind later if the prices shift a little bit. Maybe I'll still order one of those Playline versions. But just because the body type is so different and all the clothes that these dolls come with are so magnificent looking, I was like, yeah, I don't mind. I'm gonna try one of these dolls out so I can really feel satisfied that I got the best for what I paid for. We'll have to see together. But what do you guys think about these dolls? Did you order them? Somebody did, because this doll sold out. Some of y'all ordered this doll. So tell me if you were one of the people that were able to snag her while she was available. I'm jealous. She's wearing the exact same clothes as the one in the black outfit, but obviously it's just white. This is a picture of her in the box. Let's see if we can find any notion of these extra limbs. This on the side here on the left, it looks like behind the jacket there's like a box hiding there. That's not the doll stand. What is inside that box? That might be where the extra accessories are, because I don't see her with her necklace here, and I don't see the shoes, and maybe her extra hands are hiding in there too. I don't know. I'm just speculating, trying to like garner information from just looking at these pictures. Hopefully we'll be able to see all of this together. Gosh, even her toenails are painted. That is adorable. Do these dolls have high heel feet? I can't tell. They might have a joint in their ankle perhaps. It says they have 14 points of articulation, so I don't know where all those points might be, but I guess I'll have to look at these pictures and try to see if I can count where they might be if I can't just see the joints. But anyways, so I just wanted to share this with you guys too and see what you guys thought about these dolls. Tell me in the comment section what you think. I gotta go make dinner, so I gotta get the hell out of here, and I also need to edit a bunch of videos for you guys. Make sure you check out my product links that are in the info bar. Those take you over to Target, Walmart, Etsy, and different shops that we normally get our dolls from. So if you're looking for dolls anyway, then go take a look through my links to see if there's something over there that you guys like. If your preference is Amazon, I also have an Amazon storefront for you guys, and that's also linked in my info bar, along with my eBay shop where I have a bunch of stuff listed that I'm just trying to downsize in my collection right now. Okay, so sometimes you'll see me being stupid and list things there that I'm gonna eventually regret selling, so you better catch it while I'm being dumb on eBay. But we'll catch each other in my next upload. I'm Gypsy, this is Broken Dolly TV, and once again, I hope you have a dolly day.